Haley Conroe, first in the chat. How's it going tonight? I surprised you guys. Went a little early and didn't have a starting screen today. So Haley, first one to show up. Guys, it looks like YouTube chat is not appearing on screen. What the frick? YouTube already not starting off to a good start. But April Potters, hello, over on Twitch. Twitch chat's coming through. There we go. We're starting off Twitch. We're starting off stream strong. McKenna with the double gift. Always with a double gift. McKenna, how are you doing? We got Disciple 7 and a cool Twitch name too. It is a very cool Twitch name because now it has a bear next to it. So it's even cooler because it's in the Elite Bear Club. Devin in the chat. ARG. Bruin. What's going on? Who else we got? I have to do my thing where I have two chats open. Oh, man. What are we going to do about YouTube, guys? In all seriousness, what are we going to do? There we go. McKenna popped on the screen. Awesome. Francis, Garrett, what's up? Man, I had a in-office day today, as every other Tuesday. It was a good day. Got my workout in over lunch. It's kind of cool. I have a buddy at work that I train with every Tuesday and Wednesday. He's like a lifter as well. And we get really good workouts in during lunch every day, and it's awesome. Just to have someone on my team that is like a good friend. He's a cool dude and he likes to lift. What more can you ask for? Who else we got? So we got Francis Terry. Virus Effect. Hey, what's up, Virus Effect? I'm doing good. Ready for stream as usual. It just feels like forever since I saw you guys, even though it's only been 6 days. But yeah, we're back on Destiny tonight. I don't know how long we'll be here. We'll see. We'll just kind of feel it out. I want to get this event done, so I'm going to show you guys the checklist for what we have. Where are these challenges coming from? Weird. Those just appeared late. Okay, so we're going to go to... I can't even find it. Oh my gosh. Lightfall, Warlords, Salvations, Intrepid. There's so many titles now in the game. It's just unreal. It's hard to find them. Oh no, where is it? Flamekeeper, that's what I'm looking for. I am certainly just hovering right over it. Flamekeeper, Flamekeeper. Starbaker. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna find this. Okay, I know it's not all the way back here. Duality, Reveler, Flamekeeper. There it is. Goodness. Here's our checklist. Some things we got to do. So, imbue a full set of sublime armor with incandescent ingots while wearing a complete set of sublime armor. Do things, basically. So this we're going to have to do off stream, but this is kind of what I want to do tonight for a little bit. And then again, we'll see where the night takes us. Tex, how's it going, dude? Good to see you. Yep, doing good, Tex. Just ready to grind out a little bit of Destiny. I actually might call on a couple of you guys here if you want to join in for some whatever it's called. This. Why am I blanking on this mission type? We can run some of this together. I'll probably keep comms off, but we can just run this together and get it done quickly. But I'm going to start off stream. We'll kind of get in a little bit of a rhythm, and then we'll see about getting other people in here. ARG, forgot it was update day. There's nothing big that came out, ARG, so no worries. Already know one game we can do in a few weeks. Got the Fortnite season soon. It's all Marvel based. That's cool. Nice. April Potters 44, we miss you. Okay, to be fair, April, I have not missed a single stream. So I have missed you. It's been 6 days, but The streams have been on schedule. I want to make sure you guys know that. I think I cut a few streams early because I was feeling sick, but I never want to miss a stream. This is like the regular thing. It's on the schedule, and yeah. Text, heck yeah. Although your name got changed a little, so it'll. Oh no. So guys, there was a update that came out today that apparently, even though it was very small, let's see if I'm affected. Okay, I'm not. People's names got like erased. It's crazy. So thankfully we get to keep Kothis. That would be bad if we lost that. Terry Quick feeling a little bit yucky today over on YouTube. That's not good. Francis says, how's the family? Family is all doing great. I actually was in Dallas this weekend. Guys, Caitlin had another match. It was pretty awesome. She wrestled Abaddon. So very cool. Very, very cool. And so I was in Dallas for Collision on Saturday and Ring of Honor on Sunday. TJK, hello. I always forget I have one thing I can claim here, but I can't pick it up yet because I have a full stack. Let's see what's in the store. ARG, you need to work more on Solstice stuff. Probably won't be able to run much tonight, though. Yeah, that's no worries. I just figured if people are online and they want to play together, this would be a good time to just kind of do some mindless stuff together. This is like, out of all the events in the year, it used to be the Festival of the Lost, the Halloween event that was my least favorite. I think this one is starting to become my least favorite because it has been the same thing with pretty much no change each year. Yes, ARG brings up a good point. If you play Destiny, you go to the store, this slot right here will give you a free Bright Dust. I think it's 400 now, every single week. So you just click right here, free 400 Bright Dust.
I can fix this.
Apparently your name went against Bungie's name policy for some reason. How would that go against Bungie's? Do they not like Texas? Weren't you were Big Tex, right? Big Tex 22. Stupid. The Ramen Shop Rambler. What is that? Is it an emote? I'm probably looking right at it. Oh, I was literally hovering over it. Oh, guys, this ship is pretty cool.
I don't have training for
Little ramen shop. April says, how is my dad? So yeah, I did see him this weekend. Obviously, he is up there, so he lives in Dallas. And I got to hang out with him. It was a lot of fun. He is doing great. We actually got a workout in together, and he's still incredibly strong. It's actually scary how strong he is still. Like, I'm not joking when I say that. Whenever we work out together, he actually pushes me in workouts. His cardio has always been really strong. And so he can do a workout at a pretty high pace. Like, he can keep up the reps and the weight pretty good and take little rest in between sets. It's awesome.
Well, Titan, let's see what we have here.
Devin, now we just got to get me in the ring again. Me versus Cody. Rhodes versus Borden. Oh, no. I am not even... Like, you can't even put me in the same sentence as the Rhodes family and, like, Cody and Dustin. They have put... Like, Dustin has put 30 years... Like, I would need to do 10 years of wrestling minimum to even be put in the same sentence. But I appreciate it, Devin. Thank you. TJK, yeah, let me know if yours got changed or not. Your YouTube or your Bungie name. Because there were some people in our Discord today that are like, wait, what happened to my name? It's different now. Wait, what is this? Tech Witch Shell. Why am I getting this? Anyone know where this is from? But guys, just like I usually ask you, I feel like on Tuesdays, I want to know how your week went. How was your weekend? Who had the coolest weekend? Fill me in. Give me all the details. While I kind of prepare for our night here. I'm going to just get everything set up. Did anybody watch Collision this last weekend? Those are solid. I just already have so many. I don't need any more armor. April's weekend was good. Good to hear. ARG busy weekend, saw Borderlands. Oh, I heard it was horrible. Did anyone else see Borderlands? Like an actual just atrocity of a movie. I don't know much about the Borderlands story. I was actually kind of excited to watch it when I first saw the trailer because I'm like, this actually kind of looks like the game in that it's just a really fun action heavy game, kind of lighthearted, and it was just apparently terrible. Also, my character, I can't see my character right now. That's kind of frustrating. Terry Quick watched Collision. Nice. Wife got some T-bone steaks and put them on the grill. Oh, dude, just send me some. I could use a steak right now. I'm going to be living off a protein bar while we play. So, okay, I feel horrible about this, but I haven't even really looked into what I need to do with all this armor. Let's go ahead and check. Let's do some research here. We'll get some bounties just so we can complete stuff. William Rowe, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Yeah, it's been we had a great weekend. Caitlin and I was letting everyone know we were up in Dallas and watched Collision live up there, so that was a lot of fun. Caitlin had a match, which is cool, on Dark. Terry Quick saw Trapped, and this ends with us both mediocre. What a bummer. Tex went surfing on the lake with your best friend's family on their boat. It was super fun. You got sunburned. Nice. I feel like, yeah, especially in Texas, if you're out on the lake, you are fine for like 2 hours. You're not getting sunburned, and then all of a sudden you look down 10 minutes later and you're just beet red. It happens to me every time. Yeah, I'm just like, oh, why didn't I put on more? Why didn't I reapply? Devin, you did not watch Collision, but you watched SummerSlam. I heard SummerSlam was pretty good. April Potters, how's your dad? I already answered that, April. He's doing great. ARG, I don't know much about the games, but it's a very studio mandated story, very cliche. Biggest disappointment to ARG was the action was meh overall. You didn't think it was a terrible movie. Also didn't find much enjoyment or fun out of it, which might be the worst thing you could say about a movie. Yeah, if you just leave the movie with no change at all, where you're like, oh, my life isn't any better or worse after watching that. Okay, so let's do... Can anyone who has played the Solstice event in a couple sentences tell me what I need to do? I just want to make sure I understand this correctly. It looks like I get alloy for doing one of these. I can pick one of these, right? So let me just test this. Helmet, Singularity, Tempered, Void Effect, Defeat. I don't want to do that one. Strand or Prismatic subclasses. So it says Helmet Alloy 15. So this is probably, okay, rewards, Sublime Helm. I need 100 alloy. And I have 10 so far. This is going to give me 15. And then I can unlock the helmet. And once I have the helmet, that is it, right? Or do I get more after I need the helmet? After I get the helmet. Hopefully someone can confirm that for me. This is probably the most out of date I've been with Destiny these last couple weeks. Let's see if we can stack some of these up. So we got Prismatic. Solar subclass, we can do that with Prismatic. Solar ability final blows, we could stack that. Orbs of power, nice. Solar, okay, cool. I don't have a name 170. Get 100 alloy for each piece from bounties. You can refresh them, silver leaves. Required for rerolls. Then you get 50 more for the glow. Okay, so 150 total per piece. That is different than last year and the years before. I feel like the previous 2 years were like almost identical for what you would get. Let me make sure I have silver leaves here. But like I logged into the event last year and it was almost the exact same as the year before. Okay, so I got 21 silver leaves. That's good. TJK, your name is still the same. Arachnid173. Good. Yeah, my name didn't get taken either. Okay, I don't have a name. Neo Moon Emission 1 farm is still the best. Okay. Nice. So 2 years ago, or yeah, 2 years ago, it was the Witch Queen mission. There's always like a campaign mission, which is the best for farming. I don't know if I want to farm on stream just because it's kind of boring to like reload checkpoints and stuff. But I can probably finish that off stream. Techs, all I grab were the ones that said equipping. Yes, blank and prismatic subclass. That's exactly what I try to do. Prismatic or solar. We'll just stick with that. Has anyone here played Warframe ever? Because man, I feel like there's been a crazy resurgence in Warframe lately. Everyone's playing it. A lot of Destiny content creators are playing it, and man, I feel like we are losing. Destiny content creators are dropping like flies, including myself, to be honest. Like I feel like if I'm just being honest with myself and my enjoyment with the game, it is getting, every week is getting tougher and tougher to log into Destiny. So much so to where I can't, I literally didn't even know how the event worked. I haven't been in that state in probably, I mean, it's been like 3 years since I haven't like done a guide on a new event or haven't like grinded the crap out of an event on the first day. Even on the boring events like Festival of the Lost, I would still just get it done, you know. And now I'm like, oh, this is gonna be tough. Anyone else feeling like that? Tex, you played a lot of Warframe back in the day. I have like a lot of time logged in Warframe. I think I'm mastery rank 26, so 25 or 26, which for when I played was almost maxed. Like that was back in like 2016-ish. That was when I stopped. There were only a few things, like limited items, that I couldn't max. Only a couple Warframes that I didn't have. But yeah, I grinded the crap out of that game. Ember was your go-to Warframe? Yeah, Ember was cool. Mine was Chroma and Rhino. I had a pretty fun Necros build for farming stuff, like when I just needed tons of mats. bring Necros into some missions and just get insane materials. But yeah, so many content creators are playing Warframe right now. It's crazy. Like Mactix. I really like Mactix for Destiny stuff. I know I'm like not even playing this right now. This is painful. Getting too sidetracked. Yeah, Mactix has been playing so much Warframe, and it's like, oh no. He has said that he's not stopping playing Destiny, but man, it's rare when you get that much passion. Like when you're that hyped about a game, it's hard to play something else that you're not really excited about. That's how it is for me, at least. I'm just like, man, I got, you know, there were a couple times over the past 2-3 years where I'd be like, I gotta make a Destiny video. Shoot, you know, I really want to play this other game. Last year was Resident Evil 4 remaster, and I was like, okay, I guess I'll make a Destiny video real quick. And I'm trying not to get in that state again. Like right now, I'm at a place where I just don't want to make Destiny videos, as I've told you guys many times on stream. And I feel like Destiny guides that I make wouldn't be very good or helpful because I'm just not excited about it. So I have like a series that I've been doing, raid guides, and there's still a couple raids that I have left to do, but no one's running that stuff right now. No one really cares about it. It's weird. Like views are at an all-time low for Destiny videos for my channel. There's a couple, like you got the Asda Crosses and other creators which are just still killing it, and that's awesome for them. But I think it's just rough for me right now. Not a lot of new content creators are popping up. I would still consider myself to be a new content creator, by the way. I don't have a name. It's definitely getting rough now. Hard to even find raids using the in-game system. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. So I've never actually done a raid through the in-game LFG. So even there, it's getting tough. That's an interesting take. That sucks, though. Tex used to play as Chroma as well. Okay. All right. Yeah, Chroma was just fun because back in the day, I'm sure they've changed Chroma now, but used to be able to pretty much be unkillable, like literally unkillable in the game, and it was so fun. Once you got the build ramped up and working, it was great. Devin, I have not played Resident Evil 7, but I own it. I was thinking that might be a good game to play during October. Like, in October, we could probably branch out into some scary games. We've actually been talking about that for quite a while, just in general. When, like, I mean, hopefully Destiny's in a better spot then. Some people think this might be the end. Hopefully it's not. But October should be a big month, because that's when episode 2 launches, I think, or October's like right after it launches. But you know, I'm assuming there will probably be some slow periods in there, so we could fit in some Resident Evil. That'd be cool. Don't have a name. Feel like this is the time people are going back and playing older games because nothing really good has grabbed everyone's attention. Only thing I'm looking forward to game-wise is MHW and the rumored Silk Song. I haven't heard of that. I mean, I agree with you on the backlog. We played Subnautica last week, and we played No Man's Sky as well. And I've had both of those games. I'd played Subnautica before, but I wanted to play it again. I'd never played No Man's Sky past the first like few days that it was launched. 8 years ago. So this is definitely that period where you're almost kind of thankful for it. It's like, at least this gives me an excuse to play some of the backlog. For me, I think the thing with Destiny 2 is it's also really tough to want to play a game. It has nothing to do with like the developers or anything like that, but just the leadership, and the more that comes out about Bungie, you're just like, man, this just feels bad, like gross playing this game with such poor leadership from the very, very top. So you kind of have to balance it with how many awesome developers and passionate developers there were making this game, but it looks like a lot of those people aren't there anymore. They got laid off. It's wild. And we got 18, not even 20. 19. That's all right. Resident Evil 7's your favorite Resident Evil, Devin? Nice. Still excited to play Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero, or Sparkling Zero. Tex, good to grind this with you once it's okay to join. Sweet, yeah. I'll just open it up after this one. Ugarte over on YouTube, I see you over there. Helldivers 2 sank. Dude, what is going on with Helldivers 2? Can any like informed Helldivers 2 players tell me what's going on there? All I've heard is that it was their biggest update ever, and it's horrible. Why is it bad? Why does everybody hate Helldivers right now? There's apparently something with fire damage or something that people don't like. Give me the tea, as they say. Nerf drama. Okay. Got it. Matt says, nice to see Solstice has changed. It's changed just enough, I feel like, to have them be able to say, oh, we changed the event. But nothing much more than that. I mean, we have had this same arena for 5 years now, I think. It's not too much different. The way we acquire the armor is different. Obviously, we have new armor sets as well. It's nothing super exciting, though, unfortunately, Matt. I'm going to go clear out my... Actually, Tex, you can probably join on me. I'm just going to go to the tower real quick. Jana Walker, finally here. Been a while, but had to take care of some things. You are here now, though, Jana. Exactly. You are here. Guardian 2778. Guys, that is DJ Big Tex. Rip the name. That sucks that you had to have your name removed. I want to know how many people had their name removed. I'm actually genuinely curious. Haley, you're excited for the new Fortnite season? The Marvel one that we were talking about? Tex, okay, so the Helldiver stuff mostly because of nerfs to weapons, because the game causing the game to not feel fun anymore to a lot of people. Well, Helldivers was that one game that it felt like you were fighting the resistance. Sorry, one sec. Turn on my fan. It's a boiler room in here. You know, it's like this game listens to the community, and it was fun because you were a part of like a real world. That's how the game still functions. You're a part of like a real live storyline, and it just kind of felt like almost like a middle finger to the rest of the games industry, where the developers were just constantly updating stuff in Helldivers, and even Helldivers is not susceptible to horrible, horrible mistakes making those mistakes. And I just feel like people, it was the most positively looked at game, I feel like, for a while. For a few months. Everyone was playing it. Man, I really wish YouTube chat would show up on the screen. If Jones shows up, actually I might shoot him a DM here. I am going to do that right now. Hey, we got 16 people on YouTube. Nice. Everyone on YouTube, everyone doing good? I have to have you guys open on the side, but I promise I do see all of your messages here. I have 2 chat windows open. I'll show you while we're waiting. I'm going to show you how I have it set up. So this is one screen. This is YouTube. This is how I have it set up. This is YouTube chat. This is Twitch chat. Ideally, they should both be over here. But that's not how it works, unfortunately. Just so you guys know what I see. There's just nothing we could do about the YouTube chat. Unless, I wonder if the default Streamlabs chat is working. Does not appear to be working. Yeah. Trusted partners to provide relevant advertising. Proceed. Sorry, I'm just making sure. I'm going to see if we can get the secondary chat open. The default Streamlabs chat. I usually don't like it, but... Hey, we got C Money in here. Dude, I think it's even broken on the default Streamlabs chat. That's wild. Yeah. YouTube chat just doesn't work. That's crazy. Well, at least we know it's not Jones's bot, right? Hang on. There we go. That like really ruined my screen. Moving it over to show you guys. Sorry about that. I thought I had it more set up. I have to get it aligned all right so it's easier to read. Bear with me. Sorry, everybody. All right, that's better. Cool. Ugarte, YouTube chat issue is too often, though once in a while you understand now it's prevalent. I think it's Ugarte. So what we were talking about right when stream started, right when I noticed that we were not going to have a YouTube chat, it sucks, but especially if YouTube cuts out like it did last time. If you weren't here, YouTube literally just went offline. It just green screened. If that happens a few more times, I'm going to have to stop streaming on YouTube for a little bit until YouTube fixes itself. I can't deal with that. I don't want you guys to deal with that. So like, it's something that I don't really want to happen. Like I don't want to have to deal with that, but at the same time, we're not going to be dealing with, oh, let me restart the stream every 5 minutes because the issues really are getting worse. It's super frustrating. I think I should be able to get another alloy here. Does that make sense though, guys?
Let's
I'll of course keep you all posted on YouTube and community updates. I'll let you guys know. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. Twitch is just seamless every single time. April Potter's going to go to bed at home with a boyfriend. Nice. Enjoy your time. Hopefully you have a great rest of your night. Strand weapon, final blows. Yeah, sure. Strand weapon. Void strand weapon. Yeah, strand weapon, sure. All right. Here we go. Sorry, that took me a while, guys. Red, you don't want it to stop in the middle of the stream. Yeah, that was bad last time. YouTube chat was just like, the screen is green, Garrett. What's going on? And I don't know what to do about that. It's just not working. TJK, Destiny related question. How do you get the triple 100 roll on your armor? That's a good question. It really just depends on a lot of it is on what fragments you have, because you'll see here, this one gives me 10 strength, 10 resilience, 10 mobility, minus 10 recovery. Doesn't really matter. So fragments matter, but also the armor that I have is pretty good, and you can get all of this armor by, and again, apologies if you know this, but if I can teach someone, great. You go to your ghost and you equip whatever mod that you want to guarantee a stat roll of 10 in. So if I have this on, every single piece of armor I get will have a minimum of 10 strength. For a Titan, right now, I need more armor with minimum 10 strength. If you go to the helm and you focus your armor at the area in the helm right now, you can get crazy high stat armor. That's how I got all of my 68s, 67 rolls, like base 67, 68. So that is 100% the way to do it. Artifice armor helps. Yeah, so there isn't any. Yeah, there you go. Artifice, this is, you get it in exotic armor. You get an extra slot that you can +3 anything. Artifice armor you get from master dungeons, and it gives that slot on every single piece of armor. So that gives you plus, if you have a full set of artifice, you can get +15 total stats, which is really cool. It's not necessary, but it's just kind of that extra, 2 to 3% more powerful grind that you could do. It takes a lot of work though. In my opinion, it's not worth it, but some people, if you really just need that extra few points in stats, knock yourself out, do it. The effort it takes, unless you have a really good team that can farm master bosses and encounters, it's just not worth it. Because you can't guarantee, like, oh, I need a helmet with high resilience and high discipline. You might get 8 weapons in a row to drop before you get one artifice armor drop, and it might be the piece that you don't need. And then you finally get the helmet that you want, but it has high recovery and resilience or something. So no bueno. Not for me. That's just not the kind of grind that I enjoy. Especially because legitimately, triple 100 stats versus double 100 stats is almost not even noticeable. You can do the entire game with double 100s and still be insanely powerful. Just get 100 resilience and 100 discipline on 90% of builds and you'll be fine. I kind of wish that they would change that though. I am ready for more stats to be more important, so it's not just like looking for. I've been looking for the same armor for years now, the same exact stats. So I really don't need any good armor for anything because I got all my armor 3 years ago. exactly. Yeah, I always shoot 100 resilience is like the no question. I always have it. And then 100 discipline, and then 100 strength. Or even 60 strength is fine. Everything else is just really easy to generate energy for through the use of mods and stuff. And cooldowns aren't really that bad anyway. Need a bunch of strand weapon kills. This is why I like having a team. a good team. Both C Money and Tex are just completely dominating this right now. While I get sidetracked talking about whatever. TJK, you have 100 resilience and strength, 60 intellect, and 40 on both recovery and discipline. The only, yeah, I mean, most of the time, TJK, you want more discipline than strength, but melees are pretty strong now. So if you really like your melee build and you kind of have a build centralized around that, I think your stats are, that's a good call on how you did it. Red, caught this UC Cross's super damage video. I haven't seen the most recent one, no. Anything juicy in there? What do I need to know? We got 26 and we still have 2 minutes left. That is crazy. We are stomping this. Titan Stasis Super is OP. Okay. Okay. As in, not on Riven? Well, I know Riven got a crazy amount of resilience with the latest update. Or with the Into the Light update. It's good to see that now it actually is pretty decent. We like that. Because that's pretty much the only boss you could use it on was pre Into the Light Riven. And it was so good. It was way too good. It was broken. For bosses that are grounded, it works very, very well. That's so cool. Okay, awesome.
Happy Solstice, Guardians.
Oops. Commend my teammates. Hey, what's up, Bry? Glad you got to join a stream when I wasn't dying of sickness like last week. I cut stream 2 hours early. It was bad. All right, let's check our things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Orbs. All right. I gotta do more orbs of power. How's it going though, Bri? Doing good? Ugarte, so happy TK paid to keep Seek and Destroy by Metallica on the physical release. Yeah, I did see that. It's awesome. Guys, you got to, I think there's like a little booklet or something that's out for the retirement match. It's pretty cool. Kind of shows the full day. I definitely want to see that. I'm curious to see how they captured the day of Revolution. Really, everything, it's weird. Everything seems like a blur, and it also seems like I remember every single moment. A blur is, and it just was like done in 2 seconds. But man, what a cool day. It'll be cool for you guys to maybe, and again, they're going to make it all about my dad, but it'll be cool for you to like cross-reference. Oh yeah, I remember Garrett saying that. Different things that I've recounted with Revolution, you know. Be awesome. Bri, you came in 2 hours late and you were gone. Dude, I was dying. You guys that were on stream, I had literally zero energy. I was just staring at the screen. I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I streaming right now? This is horrible. I couldn't really talk or anything, but the stream must go on. If I was like nauseous or something, I definitely wouldn't stream, but a cold, I was like, I'll push through it a little bit here. Oh no, Red. You got something too? What I had last week? Telling you, everyone's getting it. People at the office today said that last week a few other people had to stay home. Like, yeah, I don't know what it was. I was just tired, couldn't focus. I took a COVID test and I was negative. I've heard a lot of people taking false negatives, but I don't know. I feel like COVID's different every time you get it. It's like a box of chocolates. Fortunately, I think I've only had it a couple times. But then again, you're like, wait, maybe I have had it more. Who knows? Because you're not taking, you don't have to take tests every day. I don't think I have, though. Going on day 4, same, no COVID. Red, is it like for me, the way I almost still have a little bit of after effects from it. I feel fine, but a little bit of my chest, it kind of feels a little sore. Where it's almost just like, am I sick? I don't know if I'm sick or not. And then all of a sudden, after a week, I hit like this tipping point. I don't know if the same thing happened to you. But it was like all of a sudden, okay, yep, I'm sick. And then even after I felt better, I recovered, I still just didn't feel 100%. I still don't feel 100% now. It's so weird. I don't know what it is. Terry Quick, you had an upper respiratory cold and a flu so far this year. That's, you know what, Terry? It almost seems like that. It seems something upper respiratory-ish. I kind of feel it when I breathe a little bit. But it's very subtle. it's just kind of there. Who knows? Just rub some dirt on it, you know? I'll be fine. Zero energy, coughing like crazy. Could have sworn he pulled a chest muscle. Yeah, that is exactly. It's definitely what it is. My nose was also running like crazy too for like 3 days. Francis, no COVID for you ever. Nice. ARG, you know how you get sick and it's like, oh, it could be COVID. You tested positive twice for it. Do you think you had it back in 2020 before everything started? You were in Toronto at the time for school, had some of the symptoms. First time you tested positive was after Christmas in 2021. Gotcha. Yeah, it doesn't really seem to knock you out. COVID doesn't. I feel like people now, it's just kind of like, yeah, it's whatever. Takes you out for a couple days and then you're fine. It's just the what's the right word? Amount of, not hype, notoriety. That's the word I was looking for. The amount of notoriety COVID has, I feel like it's like, oh, you have COVID. Oh no. Oh no. But then you get the flu and people are like, you're going to be fine. I actually feel like it's kind of the opposite. The flu, whatever this is like way worse than any COVID I've ever had. It's just COVID ruled the entire world for 3 years, 2 years. So people are just that word. It's almost like saying Voldemort. The sickness which must not be named. It's more like the flu for sure. Yeah, what's weird is COVID, I feel like it gives different effects to different people. Obviously, there are people that get taken out completely by it. And if that was you, that sucks. Just saying from personal experience and anyone that I've known, it hasn't really been that bad. Usually it's just a couple days. Oh, another repulsor brace destabilizing. I'll keep that. All right, let's back up. ARG, find the stomach stuff harder to deal with than COVID when you first had it. Getting older doesn't help with recovery time, for sure. Sad that is just nothing you can do about it. That's just how things are. All right, we run another. Thanks, guys. And by the way, if you're C-Money and Guardian 27 C-Money and Tex, if you guys ever want to bounce, feel free to. You don't have to stay in here forever. I'm going to keep running these, though. I'll just keep booting them up until you guys leave. Lucas Rogers, what is going on? How are you doing? Today is your dad's birthday. Well, happy birthday, Lucas's dad. Let's go. Red, I was part of the group of people that didn't do it but got credit for it. So I hadn't done it again. It just gave me the triumph for some reason. Jaina, today would have been your dad's birthday too. A lot of birthdays in August, guys. Caitlin's got the big 3-0 coming up in 8 days. Crazy. And both of her brothers, their birthday is like August 12th, I think, and they were born on the same day. Just years apart. They're not twins. It sounded like I was saying they're twins. One of them's like 8 years older than the other one, but they were born on the same, they had the same birthday. What was that? Lucas says, Kathas, have I been? I have been great. I got sick last week, so we were talking about that a little bit earlier. But overall, everything's been great. I did just book a ticket to London, guys, so I'm going to All In. I'm excited for it. It's Caitlin's birthday. She's gonna be working, so I was like, man, I really want to go. So I will be there. I'm really excited. Yeah, I will. And fortunately for you guys and for me, I don't think it's going to interfere with any sort of streaming schedule either. It's Thursday. I'll be gone Thursday to Monday. So it's like literally any day I'm not streaming. Bryu, yeah, she'll be like doing her day job. Yeah. Han, hey, what's up, Han? Good to see you. How's it going? Speaking of the UK, that was funny. She does marketing, so she works at AEW. She does marketing for them. Yeah, it'd be cool. Han, I know you're kind of far away from there, but I will not have any form of any reliable form of transportation, mainly because I'll be I think it's going to be pretty packed schedule wise. So it's like not worth, I'm not going to be able to like drive far anywhere, which I know you know that, but it would be cool to eventually go back and kind of explore a little bit more. Enjoy London for what it is. I'm sure anybody that's from London is probably just like, dude, it sucks. I enjoyed my time there. It's just the food, dude. What is going on with London's food, man? It is not good. We couldn't find a single like good restaurant there. Train is a 3-hour journey for you and more expensive than driving. Ooh. Yeah. Han, seriously, no pressure at all. Do not feel like you have to come out. I just figured it's like, hey, if I'm going to be in London, I got to let these guys know. We'll just meet up at a McDonald's out there. We'll connect to the Wi-Fi and just raid together. Play some Destiny. It's not American food that we're used to. I've talked to some people from London, and they're just like, dude, yeah, the food is not the best part of London. I will say the castles though are sick, and all the history, that is awesome. You can't recreate that because most of those castles were made before America was even a nation. Han, you definitely want to, been wanting to make the journey there anyway, as there's something in London you want. Ah.
Clear out these taken.
I remember a couple, I'm not going to say what it is. I do remember a couple words that you said a while ago about something in London. I won't say what it is, but I might know what it is. Who knows? I could be thinking of something completely different. London's going to be crazy though, especially by Wembley. You just add, 50,000 people, 80,000 people to a small area. Wembley was absolutely nuts. It was like going to a theme park almost, is what it reminded me of. It was like going to Disneyland. Except that's just what the hotels and surrounding areas are like. And it was cool because everyone is just so hyped about wrestling. I really loved it. And a couple of those spots, man, I'm so excited. I'm just talking about I'm getting so excited to visit some of the spots I went to last year. Even like the dumb spots, little coffee shops I went to in the morning. Like I get to see all those spots again. Some restaurants that just are little ritual spots where it's like, oh, we're so tired. Let's go to this one spot that we really like. Good vibes. I did like that. And the bar food was okay. You know, how are you going to mess up a hamburger? Francis, you want Bryan Danielson? Bryan Danielson, yes, for sure. Yeah, the match, Jaina, the matches do sound really good. I think it's going to be amazing. When is an AEW pay-per-view not great though, right? I feel like every time AEW has a pay-per-view, people just go nuts.
Priority target moving in. Take it down and cast it on the fire.
Just got a email. Sorry, guys. Han also got this. Might have told you there's a special pop-up shop in London selling exclusive plushies. Oh, nice. That is not what I was thinking of, but that does sound awesome. I already know it wasn't what I was thinking of. I'll tell you later, and you'll laugh. It's like an inside joke. I'm not going to tell everybody here.
So long as we rise stubbornly to meet it. Tomorrow can surprise us. Let Solstice be a reminder to us all. Saint,
Red, the matches are always great.
like that.
Man, last year was just banger after banger. Oh man, it was just such a good crowd. Like if you live in London, you have got to go. It is so sick. Francis, you don't care for British food? Yeah. I know that outside of London there are good spots. We just couldn't find any. We didn't really get out of London at all because London is just huge. Jaina, Revolution still your favorite pay-per-view by far, but others have been good after. Revolution was pretty sick. I have a little bit of bias towards Revolution though. Just a little bit. Wish AEW had put a little bit more into the setup and storytelling. You know, it'll get there one day. I felt like going into All In last year was really good, and going into Revolution this year obviously was like really, really good. But they had to make that really good, right? Everything else, yeah, I see what you're saying. That's been kind of something that people have talked about.
Focused Guardians, we have intruders.
Just a little bit more setup, so you get a little bit more invested. Cadbury chocolate in London is supposed to be... Oh, I didn't try that, Ugarte. Cadbury chocolate. I feel like I remember someone telling me that. I just never got around to it. I will have to make a note of that. Revolution will always stay on top. Being able to experience that live was incredible. Yes, dude. I want to say... I mean, I think you're the only viewer that regularly tunes in that was actually there. So it is cool being able to talk about it and know that someone was actually there watching. Cadbury and Dairy Milk are amazing. The best spot that we found in all of London was an Italian restaurant that was actually really good. It was not run by Italians, though. It was really good, but it was not Italian. When I got to London, my Uber driver, he was just the biggest fan of London ever. Like, he just loved London, and that's who you want as an Uber driver. But we had the longest Uber ride. I'm not going to take an Uber to the airport again. I don't think. I'm just going to take the train. But he was just like, oh my gosh, the food is just so good. You got the greatest. You want French food, you get French. You want Italian food, you got spots everywhere. It's just the best food ever. And so I'm going into this going like, all right, this sounds great. He's like, you got to try all these spots. Just amazing food. And we tried to find like the top rated places that we could travel to by train. Like we really did try, and every place we went to was just like, ugh. Like a 5 out of 10 place where you're like, man, that was just... I could go to like a... Not a... trying to think of like a really average restaurant chain here in America. Basically that, you know. I'm just hating on London right now. I loved it a lot, just not the food. Greensboro is about 20 minutes away from you. There was no way you were going to miss that for anything. Yeah. That was a good choice, for sure. Just seeing how perfectly everything went, like literally everything was perfect that whole day. It's great. Was I stressed out of my mind for the entire day? Yeah, absolutely. But the payoff was great. Some of the best food you've ever had was from little mom and pop shops. And those are the spots that we were trying to find. And that Italian food spot that I was telling you about was definitely that. Kind of a, not a hole in the wall, but just middle of nowhere. Like, there's an Italian restaurant here, like on the street. Okay, sure. It was actually, so funny story, not story, but just so you could kind of put the perspective. If you watched Revolution, it was right after we filmed Dad's Joker. You guys remember when he did the Joker entrance, him and Darby? We went to the Jack the Ripper alley, filmed it, and it was like 11:30 at night. So late, and Caitlin and I were starving. Dad was just like, I'm gonna go. I want to get back to the hotel. he wasn't really feeling like testing the waters on an Italian restaurant at 11:30. He's been there, done that many times. And so Caitlin and I went, and that is the night. All that to say. If you go back and watch his the Joker promo that he did, him and Darby, I had the most important job of holding the key light. I literally was holding the key light for probably 20 minutes as he was doing all of his takes. It was awesome. And so I contributed, realistically, probably 0% to how good it was because he just nailed it. But I was there. And I remember, yeah, I remember that like it was yesterday. He obviously had, it was a promo, so he had to like really put some emphasis into it. And it was late at night, and there were apartments like right there. And he was just going full Joker mode. And there were people walking by in the streets, and they're like, what is going on? But then once people saw, they're like, oh my gosh. It's like, everyone put your cameras away, please, please. It's a public spot, so we can't force you to do anything, but please. What a fun time. Did he fuss at me for holding the light wrong? No, he didn't. It was pretty much the whole time. It was after every take. It was looking at the camera going, oh, and Dad was like, oh, whoa, that looks sick. Oh man, this is awesome. And all of us were just, after every single one, that's awesome. Okay, let's do it again. Like, should I put, you know, yeah, it was great. It was awesome. There's definitely some good spots in London. They're probably more hidden. There's definitely better places in London. Yo, for sure. Out of the probably 5,000 restaurants that are in London, I'm sure there's good ones. It's just my experience was not good. Jones. Yes. Just the man I wanted to see. Okay, what did you say? Sorry, I'm getting caught up on YouTube chat here. Hey all, YouTube is doing this weird IP ban thing. It'll take some time for you to work around it. Apologies for the inconvenience. That is the update. Okay. Jones, it's not just the chat either. It's the whole stream. Like, YouTube is... We had to cut the YouTube stream an hour early last week because it just green screened. It was horrible. I've never had to do that before. We are getting so many bows. This is unbelievable. Jones, you saw the green screen moment, and you were logging into, as you were logging into Twitch. Just don't have a Twitch account. Okay, so Jones, I'm glad at least you saw what was going on there. It's weird because 3 weeks ago it would not work at the start of stream, and then 45 minutes into the stream, all of a sudden every YouTube message would just populate in. There were a couple times too where it would show, someone would say like, hey, how's it going? And it would be like 10 times or 20 times the messages would pop through YouTube. It's definitely very weird. All right, I'm going to go to the tower. I'm just going to take us to the tower so I can refresh my bounties. So, again, if you weren't here earlier on in the stream, YouTube, obviously a lot of issues. We might have to do Twitch exclusive for just a little bit until YouTube sorts itself out. Because right now, YouTube chat is on the side. I showed you guys earlier. But you guys are not showing up on the live chat, so you're not able to talk together. I feel like it's kind of splitting the viewers that are on here, and I don't like when that happens. I like it when you guys can see like, oh, that person's talking from YouTube, that person's talking from Twitch. Everybody can just kind of have a conversation no matter what platform you're on. Right now we can't have that because everything's just separate. Very frustrating.
Eververse has the goods.
And Jones, if you're still here, I checked on the default Streamlabs. Oh, nice, we got the ship. The default Streamlabs text chat, and YouTube still wasn't going there either. So it seems like it's just a universal YouTube thing. Even Streamlabs doesn't have it figured out. All right, let's get another bounty.
Help me. I have ideas already.
Wait, what? Oh, okay.
Wonderful.
Equipping an arc or prismatic subclass. Yes.
Just right.
Orbs of power. Orbs of power. Easy. All right, we go back in. We're knocking stuff out tonight, guys. Jeez. This is great. Sent me a DM about a bot that integrates YouTube and Twitch chat together. Not sure how that works. So, Red, Jones literally made the custom bot for us. So that's what's happening on screen. Is it's a completely custom app that he designed. So whatever issue is going on, it seems like it's just not fixable right now, no matter what app you're using. And it is way over my head as well. Protein bar time. Oh, TJK. That's awesome. Thanks for that tip. Jones, yes, Twitch chat has been completely fine the whole time.
Empress Keitel gave me leave to attend.
Together, we build a bright future. Light the bonfire!
Yeah, Twitch is the MVP platform for sure.
Themselves against you. This pyre will be
Devin, oh yeah, I forgot. I'm supposed to let you guys know. Quest chocolate chip cookie dough. It is pretty good. Normally I get the peanut butter one, but I went ahead and grabbed cookie dough today, and actually I did grab a peanut butter one as well. So I've got one for tomorrow. I think Streamlabs won't invest any time to work around those issues because it's pretty hacky to fix. Not nice for a company to do that. Not illegal, just not nice. Okay. That makes sense. At bare minimum, it's good that at least YouTube chat can see people in YouTube chat. I just know that people over on Twitch are like, wait, who's he talking to? Like, I have a whole other chat on YouTube, guys, that you cannot see. And what I hate about it is it's like two different conversations are going on. I try and keep the conversations kind of unified as much as I can. You guys can talk about whatever you want. You don't have to talk about what I'm talking about, but it does help keep the stream a little bit more easy to watch for people, so it's not so fragmented. If someone new is coming into stream, I want them to kind of easily be able to tell what's going on. I do know a lot of streamers that they will dual stream, but they like never check YouTube chat. They only check Twitch. And I don't want to do that. Like if I'm streaming to both platforms, I should be talking to both platforms. It just makes too much sense to me.
No one can stop you from war. Ah, but they try.
Devin, that sounds good. You have to get you some protein bars since you've working out twice a week. Nice. Protein bars are good. I wouldn't. A lot of people have this idea that they've got to, you know, they got to spend all this money on protein powder and creatine, BCAAs, you know, all the supplements, get their multivitamin in, their vitamin D. But in reality, I'm not saying those are bad, but you don't need them. A protein bar is literally because I don't have any food in my house that I can just have sit in front of me for like 2 hours before I start eating it. Protein bar can just sit in the bag and I can open it once I'm hungry. It's just a little snack, that's all. Crimson Camel, yes. Fortunately, I wasn't changed. My name wasn't changed, but Guardian 2788 or 2778 here was changed. Apparently his name broke the what's appropriate, and he has big Tex. So somehow DJ Big Tex, like Texas, is breaking their terms of service. They're just very against Texas apparently. I would have been really mad if my name was blocked. I probably wouldn't have logged in today. Just would have been like, fix it and then I'll hop back on. You did chest and back yesterday at PT. Let's go. Devin, that's awesome, man. I love to hear all these updates. How's the leg feeling? Jones, you got to bounce for a little bit. Be back in about an hour. Okay, I'll be live in an hour still. See you then.
I think they want to ruin our good time.
Bungie hasn't said anything yet. Rick Cactus's name was changed. Oh no. That is bad. Yeah, I was at work all day, so I wasn't around during reset. I wonder if it had something to do with when you logged in. Like if logging in right when right when the game was not loginable. That's even a word. If something triggered it or something, you logged in too early, messed with your name. I waited until 6 to log in, 6 hours after reset. And I was fine. It's your boy, Guardian 7283. It's your boy. That's what Rick Hackus sounds like, guys, if you have no idea why I'm talking that way. Gotta love Rick Hackus. As someone that's been playing and making YouTube videos regularly for 10 years, Rick Cactus, that is a big rip. To have his name changed. No one's immune to the bugs. My theory, that's why reset took so long. They were combing through all the names and banning people that are banning the names of people that were inappropriate. I've seen some horrendous names on here that somehow just make it through. So I wonder if they're still active. But somehow a Texas name. Inappropriate. Devin, haven't felt this good mentally and physically in a while. The confidence has just skyrocketed over a few months. Let's freaking go, dude.
Try to destroy us. Yet
That is awesome.
here we stand. Remember these moments when times grow hard. Let the memory kindle hope within you.
Happy Solstice, Guardians.
Just not really excited about any of these weapons. You know? SpongeBob joke there. Yeah, you know Texas. Texas is just a bad word. Texas is very offensive. The state is just too big. Don't mess with Texas. Nope, you're banned. Crim Cram. Politically correct name. So yours didn't get changed?
Clear the area. Let's get that bonfire going.
Yes, Geppetto, get the marshmallow.
That's good. And yeah, I don't know, maybe. I feel like that would be a stretch. It's like people have probably had Tex or Texas in their name
In all directions.
for years now. And just to retroactively be like, oh, now that's something that's controversial to talk about. So you're banned even though it has nothing to do. To be like, I like living in Texas. Someone in Texas said something bad, so ban everything that says Texas. I love my country. Well, someone else might not like your country, so you're banned. Obviously, that's an exaggeration, but it feels like it be that way sometimes. It's like, what can I say? Devin, surgeon, said he can get your plates cut out in 8 months so you can join the military next year. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Train hard for it. Hopefully you can get some solid workouts in over the next few months. Build up that strength. Sounds like you're already getting really good workouts. It's cool, man.
We cannot celebrate Solstice with a sad little fire. Drive these thieves away.
Check something for me. You were in a clan PvP night. We tried all glaives. Our glaives did nothing but tickle each other. And the melee was super slow. So just test a glaive.
Directed them.
Now do it again.
I will try. Let me grab a glaive real quick. Going for either infantry or cybersecurity. Sick. What made you want to join, Devin? Crimson, did you notice that? No sound? Like no thud sound? Seems like it's hitting fine, but it's like it's just swipe noises. That's all I'm hearing. Let's try it again. Yeah. Okay, that makes noise. Yeah, seems fine. Other than no noise. Stream cut out? Oh, I just said, what made you want to join? YouTube, you guys still there? I haven't seen any messages in like 2 minutes. I just want to make sure that YouTube didn't cut out or something. Please, don't have cut out. Alright, cool. You guys are still there. Good. What's everyone got for dinner tonight? Oh my gosh. That was the sickness that came out. Dude. That was the worst voice crack I have ever had on a live stream. You guys witnessed it. Oh, that was bad. I felt it coming too a couple sentences ago. I was like, my voice seems like it might crack. Oh no. And then it did. Anyways, what did everybody have for dinner tonight? Anything good? Costco hot dogs and fries for dinner. Dude, I haven't had Costco food in so long. Costco pizza used to be it on Sunday. I don't know why, but like I feel like my family did that all the time. Yes, TJK. Yes. I promise. I did go through puberty. I did.
Do not be afraid to cut loose.
Don't judge me.
We encourage it.
Devin, family, friends, and people that gave their lives for the country. Amen, brother. Well, I salute you, and I'm pre-thanking you for your service. And also thanking you for just being a legend on the stream, dude. I'll try and provide entertainment while you're away. You know, if you are away, if you're at training or whatever. Hang out in the streams. We'll be going. Crimson, another crazy thing. Swear the bonfire orbs have awful tracking compared to last year. I noticed that too. Yes, I agree. Okay, Jane is still here. Amazing. TJK, Melissa, love it. All right, YouTube's still live. If the screen goes green, trying to find another rhyme. If the screen goes green, hop over to Twitch and let me know. Like if I'm not seeing any YouTube chats. I feel like I shouldn't even say that because I just don't want to believe that that could happen again. TJK, you'll have chili for the next couple days. Nice. Caitlin made this awesome pot roast last night, and it tasted great. Still have plenty left, so that's what I'm gonna have immediately after stream.
I'll take and make their final challenge.
Crimson may have disagreement with the government, but anyone willing to fight and make the country safe is here to me. Let's go. Yep. TJK, I won't. Try not to jinx it.
So many have tried to destroy us, yet
Dang, Devin. That's hard.
remember these moments when times grow hard. Let the memory kindle hope.
Don't have a name. Sorry, I had to go.
Happy Solstice.
You'll be off for now. Have a good stream. Thank you so much. Thanks for tuning in. As always. All right. Oh, Postmaster is completely out of space. We just get too many items from this. So, I mentioned towards the beginning of stream, maybe we'll venture out just like we have been the last couple weeks into something else. We've got No Man's Sky. That's an option. I liked No Man's Sky. I don't know how streamable of a game it is. That's the only thing. Because I feel like it's gonna be a lot of the same thing. I feel like it's more of a. You guys tell me if you feel differently. But I feel like it's kind of like a slower pace. You're just kind of collecting resources. It's relaxing. Some people might like that, but maybe not. We did a full No Man's Sky stream last week. And we got to the point, I feel like, where we finished the whole intro. We got our warp drive done so we could travel to a different planet and stuff, so. Hope they fix Graviton Lance soon. They still haven't fixed it. Bummer. Devin, wise words. If you're not going to dedicate to something, why even do it in the first place? Right? If you're really passionate about something, you really want to do it, go all in. Yeah, I think you're going to do great, man. Managed to kill me with Phoenix Dive that one round. What? Ooh, Devin, I've done one Murph before. I don't know if I could do another. Murphs are crazy. Hey, what's up, show? Yeah, a couple people have lost it in our Discord. We have, where is he? Guardian 2778, aka Big Tex. Lost his name. Yeah, a couple people in Discord were like, wait, what's going on with my name?
Hello, Guardian.
I didn't even realize that don't have a name. That is funny though. You killed me with the Phoenix time. Devin, you're gonna try it tomorrow? Jeez, how are you gonna get the mile in? You gonna get those 2 miles? Show, when are we having a gym stream? You know, I actually thought about it recently on not a Tuesday or a Wednesday, not on normal streams. It would be like on a Saturday during the day or something. But I don't know how I would do it. Like I think you can stream just directly from an iPhone. But I'm like, what if we just did? That would be a Twitch exclusive thing. I can't dual stream from a phone. But like, what if we just did a workout? You guys can work out along with me. I could tell you what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, why I'm doing it. That might be, would that be a fun, like, sub-goal thing? I don't know. We don't have any sub-goals. I feel like we need them to do fun things. I did talk about doing a sub-goal for getting my dad on. That would be big, though. I don't want that to happen for a little while.
I don't have training for that.
Devin, you're going to play some with sit-ups, probably. Nice. Crimson, yeah, that's where my mind went, but I'm like, there's no way, because it's spelled out. It's, you know, everyone knows Tex means Texas. Any community health day could be a good idea. Yeah, I'd probably just have a little phone holder, a tripod to hold my phone up, and I could probably just set it up to live stream. I don't know how many people would show up. I don't know. Maybe it might be interesting. People be like, oh, this is something new. I'll check this out. It'd be like an hour long. And I would be up for doing multiple of them, but if there's like one person in there and then 0 and then 1, because people are like, all right, it's not gaming. Some people just aren't interested in working out. It might not be worth it for the future, but if people like it, maybe I'll do more.
What do you need?
You'd Devin, that would work for you. Work out with Kothis. All right. Crimson can never do gym stuff. It's not really a what will others say thing. It's more of a noises in my head make fun of you. It sounds crazy, but it's the same feeling as watching a cringy video of yourself by yourself. So you're saying like when you're working out, you're telling yourself, even though you know no one is saying that to you, you're like telling yourself, this looks stupid. Is that what you're saying? Did I interpret you correctly there?
Couldn't have picked better myself. Take care of yourself, okay?
All right. Sorry, Tex. I'll take us in. I needed just a little bit of a mental reset there. That's interesting, Crimson. Okay. I don't know if I feel like that's probably more common than I would think. I haven't talked to anybody that's said that specifically. Normally people are just worried about looking like other people judging them in the gym. Yeah, what would I say to that? I could say the usual, like, no, you're good, man. You already have had a lot of people tell you that, I'm probably, and it's all true. You know, if your biggest critic is yourself, I think there is a lot to working out and feeling better about yourself and pushing through a lot of that discomfort, because it is self-improvement, and there is a 0% chance that when you get on a regimen, You start working out, you kind of fight through that, what's in your head. Then eventually it's like, you know what? This actually feels pretty good. And you see some definition come through. No matter what your starting place is, it doesn't matter. You know, if you're 800 pounds or if you're 120 pounds and you just want to put on some size, you know, you start to see a little bit of muscle come through. Like, hey, wow, I started at 5 pounds. Now I'm lifting 10 pounds. That's twice what I was lifting last week. You start to have those conversations in your head instead of, this is only 10 pounds. Oh, like I just saw some other guy and he was doing 50s. 10 pounds is nothing. Anyone that's a true person that would want to help you would never judge like, oh, you're only lifting 10 pounds. Literally no one thinks that. But if, you know, as yourself thinking that, just think of it as the improvements. You started somewhere, 2 weeks later, wow, I improved. A month later, hey, now I'm doing 15 pounds. What the heck? This is 3 times the weight that I was doing last time. And then every exercise will make you feel better about yourself. You start to get sore. Like, oh, wow. Okay, now I can really see the progress coming through because I'm actually sore. Maybe you make a friend at the gym or something. And then, yeah, I mean, no matter what, working out will just make you feel better about yourself. You'll feel better in your skin. You feel better in clothes. And, you know, I hope that you at least give it a shot because that's got to be so tough. Thinking of yourself. I know that feeling. It's like when you hear yourself talk on camera, sometimes I kind of feel like that where it's like, dude, that doesn't sound like, I sound like that? I sound annoying, you know? But just kind of pushing through it, be like, people, you know, they tune in, they listen. It's fine. It's just me being my own worst critic. So. Another thing is seeing your dad try to go through it and failing. That's like the other 25% of why I feel weird working out. Failing, like, he tries to work out for a couple weeks and then he just falls off. Is that what you mean?
No one can stop you for long. But they try.
Melissa P, we are all our own worst critic for sure. And you know, if you don't want to go to a gym too, there are plenty of options. Like if you're just starting out, I wouldn't join just a big gym because yes, like there are going to be a lot of people there and it might be really intimidating. Just buy yourself a little kettlebell or something and you can do a lot with a single kettlebell, or even get like, go to Walmart and get a pair of 10-15 pound dumbbells. And you can actually get a lot of work done with them. I'm more than happy to help with any workout questions you have. Like, hey, how do I do a bicep curl? Like, what is the actual right way to do a bicep curl? A lot of people are too scared to ask those questions because they're like, oh, it's a really basic exercise. Everyone should know that. But it's not true. Most people don't do a simple thing like a bicep curl correctly anyway, that think they know what they're doing. So there's no floor that's too low to start working out. I'm being dead serious. There's not. I mean, you see the people on TV that weigh 950 pounds, like they can get on a workout plan. They can start working out even though they're literally lifting their arms up to their side. That's their whole workout. That's all they're able to do. But hey, it's more than just sitting. So Crimson failing at exactly that. He died in his 60s. Yeah. I think that's something that's pretty common, is starting up like, you know what? This is the year. This is the time where I'm going to hit my New Year's resolution. You know, it's 2001. I'm going to ring in the new year. We're going to start. And then, It's 2011. It's been 10 years. Every year I've said I'm going to start. You start for a week and then you fail. But man, I've done that before. I haven't hit certain goals that I've put out for myself. But if you look at it on a technical level, you could go through, you could create a New Year's resolution, work out January 1st through January 17th. 17 more days than 0, than not doing anything at all. And then, you know, eventually maybe it'll catch on. But it is, the reason why I'm being very adamant about it is because it is such a mentally and physically healthy thing for you to do. And obviously there's a right and wrong way to do it. You don't want to, you know, overtrain yourself to the point that it's unhealthy, because that's not good either. And training incorrectly, it's kind of hard to do, to be honest. When you're very first starting out, the weights that you'll be able to use are pretty light, and so not saying it's impossible to hurt yourself, but it's much harder than if you were to load up 500 pounds, you know, and then pull a hamstring or something. You're not going to be doing that when you're first starting working out. So start off light, get the feel for it a little bit, watch a couple of YouTube videos, ask me for help, or anybody else in your life who might be kind of a fitness person. I love talking to people about it, and it's really cool to see people get that high out of this. Like, whoa, this is awesome. I feel great about myself, even after the first day or the first 2 days. It's like, man, I lost 1 pound this week. That's progress. It's great. It's all just about taking things day by day. And I say all this because these are things that I've personally gone through over the years. Different thoughts that I've had. I've had times where I've worked out much less. And even Caitlin has pointed out, my wife, just how I'm kind of a shell of myself. This is like when we first got married. I had a period of time where I was having a really rough time at my work. And I was so stressed about that I almost, you know, I didn't have the mental capacity to work out at the time, when really I feel like if I was able to go back, I feel like working out and taking care of myself, it is something that I could control, where the work that I had, I couldn't control that. And so even just being able to control that one thing, like, hey, at least I can control my health, that could have turned into making myself feel better about my work. I actually definitely believe that it would have. Sorry, that was a long rant. Let me check chat here. Show nutrition would be a good start as well. Yes, for sure. Crimson, sounds like something that's weird to share. Honestly, it's something that needs to be known about weight. You said if you have too much weight, it pulls from your lungs and they fill with fluid. A whole bunch of other things can happen too if you're overweight by like a significant amount. Your body's just not meant for it. So you're at a higher risk of a lot of things. Heart issues mostly. I mean, even me, I'm like 265 pounds. Human body is not supposed to be this heavy. I work out a lot, but I probably need to be more like 230. Show, good point. Muscle weighs more than fat. Don't always feel bad about the number on the scale. Yeah, the scale is like a good loose indicator, but I always was told, look in the mirror, try and get your results from the mirror versus like take progress pictures. That's important. And Crimson, I don't know if your thing is you want to put on size or if you want to lose weight. Most people are usually wanting to lose weight because I feel like most people have weight to lose. So whatever it is, I think what Sho said is a good point. Nutrition is just a good place to start because you don't have to work out. In your head, that's the whole battle, is like working out is just not good. And you can also start with things that aren't necessarily like weightlifting too. There's plenty of stuff that you could do that's active but doesn't, like quote unquote look weird from what you're saying. Anything that isn't deep fried in chemicals is way too expensive. Yeah, you can go to McDonald's and get a McDouble for like $2. Fries for like another $3, $2, something. So yeah, for $5, you can get a nice McDonald's meal. If you add it up though, like I know groceries are really expensive right now, so that's kind of, we're in a little bit of an outlier territory. But if you add up like the average cost for most meals, like for me, my go-to meal is ground beef and rice, or ground turkey and rice, and like cooked vegetables over the pan. I'll just cut up like bell peppers and onions and stuff, and I can have that meal all the time. And I average price out that meal, and the bag of rice is like $2.50. That rice will last me probably 15 meals, 20 meals or something. And then the meat, that's usually more expensive. So one pack of ground beef is usually like $7 for me, and I'll like 1 pound, and I'll have like, I don't know, 2/3 of that. So it's like $5. So for like $6, if you get vegetables, it's more expensive, I guess, by maybe like $1 or $2 by cutting up the vegetables. But I mean, that's like a $7 meal. It's not bad. And then in the morning, eggs and a piece of toast, that's like $4. The problem is it's not as convenient, because you could just go to a drive-through. It doesn't take you any time to cook. But if you meal prep, get all those ingredients, average out the price, it's really like $5 to $7 per meal. It's not bad, even though groceries are super expensive right now. So it'll only go down. We get caught up on YouTube chat here. Francis says bicep curl proper weight for old lady. Like, what would be a good weight that you should go for? That, it honestly kind of depends. If you haven't worked out in a long time, like, and you just want to do some bicep curls, which there's way more than just bicep curls. That was just one example. But if you're curious, I mean, shoot, grab 5 pounds. 5 pound dumbbells. You know, if you can get a decent amount of reps at that, if it feels fine, 5 pounds is good. If 5 pounds feels too light, go 10 pounds. But if you're, a jacked older woman that's spent a lot of time in the gym, you might be able to do way more than that. I also, it's good to know too, like if you've had any history with injury in your biceps or anything, I would probably recommend maybe not doing that. Or if you're more prone to injury with certain things, there's a good amount of factors with that. Arachnid, yes, we'll get you in on the next run. Sorry, we already started this one, but yeah, we'll get you on the next one. What's the piece says choices, spend the money to make a nice salad with a healthy protein or eat the hamburger. Yep. Yeah. Protein, good. Protein, good. Really, carbs and fats are good. It just depends on where you're getting it from. Like, whole eggs, amazing source of fat, amazing source of protein. Chocolate chip pancakes every morning, bad source of fat, bad source of carbs. Crimson mainly lose weight, but it keeps randomly raising and dropping. Your family does have a history of muscle development. A lot of them went into woodwork, metalwork, etc. So you theorize if you build muscle on that muscle, you'd be a muscle man, but still finding the place, time, and diet that doesn't make you want to quit faster. Yeah, dude, it can be so intimidating, and there's so many diets and different things that people are trying. Like, this is a new hack. I feel like it's just cliche to say, which is funny, but yeah, I mean, all that stuff is total garbage. And 99% of the time, like, obviously if you have like an allergic reaction, or if something actually legitimately makes you sick, don't eat it. But most of the time, just a well-balanced diet is going to do the trick. Stick with that. If you feel like having a cheat day, go for it. I have cheat days all the time. And as long as you can stick to something. Like, like I said, I really like white rice, but if you like potatoes, go potatoes. If you like sweet potatoes, those are great. Chicken, ground beef, you like steak? I have one steak a week. Like, those are all great foods to have. Steak is really, really good for you. Chicken actually, chicken's okay if you really want to lose weight, but it doesn't have a ton of like micronutrients. Ground beef is kind of the cheaper form of steak, obviously, but it's still pretty good. Ground turkey is has a little bit more to it than chicken. So that's what I did on a cut that I did. I had pretty much ground turkey, chicken rarely. But yeah, it doesn't have to be rocket science. That's the main thing I'm trying to say, Crimson, is once it becomes rocket science, it becomes something that you're just going to quit on. No one can stick to something that's just like, all right, perfect, I cannot mess up anything ever. Not even bodybuilders do that. They only do that for part of the year because it's just too hard. And it's like not really healthy because you're just cutting out so many things, starving yourself. So yeah, I mean, it sounds like you said, your family history though seems like they're pretty athletic. So that's a good thing that you've got going for you, is good genetics. So theoretically, should be a little bit easier for you to put on some size, replace fat with muscle. What's the only thing that's worked for me long term is the calories in, calories out. And also trying to stick with nutrient dense foods. So like the foods that I was mentioning. As long as you can do that, like you can for free just go to Google and type in like calorie calculator, and it'll ask you your age, your height, your activity level, and it'll come up with a formula that's pretty good for you. Like, that's kind of all you need. And it'll let you know, like, all right, if you want to stay at your same weight, you have 2,200 calories a day. If you want to put on weight, you need 2,500 calories a day. If you want to lose, like, what, 2 pounds a week, you need to eat 1,700 calories a day. That's pretty light, obviously, but if you can kind of track that and track, like, when you get started, it's good to be a little bit more disciplined about it, but then it just kind of becomes habit. You don't need to like be so OCD about everything. You'll just see the weight start coming off, and it's like you're not even trying. And it'll save you money too, because all the snacks, like, you won't be eating all those snacks. You'll have a nice healthy meal for you that you cooked, hopefully. And it just feels good when you're eating it, because you're like, this is exactly what I need to be eating. Captain Jazz, another good point. Yeah. If you get on a diet that has a lot of fish in it and you hate fish, it's not going to be sustainable. Oh my gosh, Caitlin just found Charizard at our house playing Pokemon Go. Totally random comment there, but I figured you guys would want to know that. Crimson, thanks for the talk. It's hard to find people who put weight loss into perspective that isn't so intimidating. I'll look into weight loss a little bit more. Crimson, anytime you see me on, please, like, if you have any questions, you could also join the Discord too. I have the links in the descriptions. More than happy to help you. If you ever want to talk working out, just tag me and we can get a conversation going for sure. Like, yeah, there's no question that's too dumb. I promise you. Yeah, Jazz is like right at my house. Yeah, you don't really see a wild Charizard too often. We got a lot of food talk going over on YouTube. Tuna and cold shrimp. Dude, tuna is actually really good. I would have that. It sounds gross, but when you're on a pretty heavy diet, anything tastes good. Like, you just want to try new combinations and stuff. So I would mix my tuna because it has such low fat. If I just needed more protein and not any more fat, I would mix tuna into my eggs. I actually kind of started to like it. Like, it sounds weird, but worked for me. Who's 66 today? We got a birthday in chat.
Like my Osiris.
Good to see you in better spirits, Saint.
All right, TJK, Arachnid. I'll back out here so you can hop in.
Saladin is smiling.
Well thought, Guardian.
Might have to send you an invite. Okay, cool. Perfect. All right, we got Arachnid in here. You don't know if you could have tuna without adding some mayo and salad to it? Yeah, I'm sure if I ate it now, I might think a little bit differently. But, man, it tasted good. Okay, how do I do this? You said I could change my quests from here? How do I do that?
Clear the area. Let's get that bonfire going.
Melissa, you eat tuna
Get the marshmallow.
without mayo? Oh, yeah, Lucas's dad. I didn't know Lucas was still in here. 66. Devin, I saw that this morning. The lady that voiced Misty from Pokemon passed away from cancer today. Yeah, I think she was only like 47. It's really sad. I remember watching the first Pokemon movie ever in theaters with my parents before Pokemon became outlawed.
Their poor decisions.
And all parents decided that Pokemon was evil. I remember Mewtwo was the bad guy in that movie. You guys remember that? They had to battle Mewtwo, and I think Mewtwo ends up kind of having a little change of heart. At the end, he's like, oh, there is a bond with humans and Pokemon. Your childhood is gone even though you're 19. So are you a fan of the anime Pokemon? I hadn't watched it. I remember maybe like 10 years ago. I was like, I just randomly wanted to watch all of the Pokemon movies. And I watched, I think, up until maybe like the 6th one or something. Just because I had never seen them before. I actually started playing on the side. Yeah, you had that movie on VHS. Oh yeah, nice. It makes me kind of want to watch it again. The one where Mewtwo, like the first movie. And I think in the previews they had some of the Gen 2 Pokemon in there. They had Meryl. I remember Meryl and Snubbull. We were watching the previews going like, which Pokemon are those? What? It was teasing the Gold and Silver games at the time. Oh man, those were such good times. Being a kid. Being a kid in the 90s was amazing.
These puppets cannot stand against you.
Yeah, I started playing Pokemon Legends Arceus. You guys had told me that's a pretty solid game, so I booted it up a couple weeks ago. I've been playing it here and there on the side. It's pretty fun. I'm getting a little bit more sold on it. It's just different than any other Pokemon games. Have any of you guys tried the Legends game before, or are you just like main series? Because Legends is definitely a lot different than the main series games. There's not a lot of battling. Francis, can't hardly watch the commercials for St. Jude. All those little kids getting cancer. Yes, those are horrible. They're not horrible commercials, but they make you feel things for sure. Yeah, ARG, it's weird. I feel like every summer I just get this random Pokemon itch. Like, oh. Fire Ninja Beast. Welcome in. Let's go. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. You're awesome. You're amazing. ARG, yeah. It's something about summertime where I'm like, man, I really want to catch Pokemon right now. And it seemed to kind of taken shape with Pokemon Go. Especially when I'm like get to the office in Austin where I work, because there's just like tons of stops everywhere. And there's a few spots close to where we live that are just like havens. And a few of my friends are playing it. It's a lot of fun. Devin, I have not seen the Starter Squad episode, no. Starter Squad, is that like an anime or something? I'm pretty clueless on most anime stuff, as you guys know. Captain Jazz played a ton of Sword and Shield, loved it. Played Scarlet, didn't make it to the first arena. I hear back and forth with that. Some people like Scarlet and Violet was horrible. Some people like it. But I don't think I've ever met anybody that's liked both Gen 8 and Gen 9. I played every one pretty religiously up until the last one I played was... The last mainline game that I played was Sun and Moon on 3DS. Pokemon parody? Okay. Nice, Devin. Terry, sorry to hear about that, about your dad. Sad. ARG, one thing you've been feeling an urge to do is watch the old movies again. Haven't seen the movie and 2000 in a long time. It's weird how most DVD and Blu-ray releases don't have extra content on the VHS. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, I can't remember if we had that one on VHS, the Pokemon movie. I know we watched it in theaters though. Really wanted to like Scarlet, but you were surprised by the amount of the game that wasn't polished. Couldn't get past it. Yeah, one thing that I've talked about on stream quite a bit, I guess kind of in the older days, it's been a while, but just talking about Switch games, is the hardware is just it's so dated that it makes it difficult for me to play extended periods of time. And not in a good way, because it's weird. I can boot up N64 and I'm like, oh yeah, N64, I know what I'm getting because this is 25-year-old hardware. 20, what? No, it's like 28-year-old hardware now. So it's like, of course it's not going to look good, but Switch is like new. That's modern. Jaden Dotson, thank you. Thank you very much for the follow, or the sub over on YouTube. Appreciate it. Yeah, Switch hardware, it's just weird. It's so dated. It's like 2 generations behind now. And so when I boot up Pokemon, especially when I come off of playing 4K, 144 frames, and I go to the Switch, it's like, this looks like an N64 game. It might as well be an N64 game. Pokemon runs at like 24 frames per second. It's blurry. And I'm just imagining how good it could be. Even if it was running at like 1440p, 60 frames per second, more polished graphics. The Pokemon pop in too. I hate that. That's one thing that really removes the immersion for me when I'm playing Legends Arceus, is literally you're like 30 feet away from a Pokemon and then it just pops in. Because it can't recognize something that's that far away. Otherwise, the Switch would probably blow up. Because it would just be way too much work. No, I don't want this one. All right. Anybody that's watching that knows this event, how do I re-roll the quest? Solstice Forge. How do I get to the Solstice Forge? Am I just totally missing it? Oh, okay. Oh wait, it's in quests. That's right. Hang on. I couldn't remember if it was in my inventory or quests. Solstice Forge. No way. Okay. Thank you for telling me how to do that. I was getting lost. Just so many orbs of power. All right, we roll it again. Devin, you should be able to... Anyone can stream in any voice chat in Discord. So you would just have open, like on YouTube, you would pull up Starter Squad or whatever, and then go to Discord and just click stream if you're in a voice chat. And then it would ask you which window you want to stream. Just say your browser. And then that's it. It's that easy.
Stay focused, Guardians. We have intruders in the EAC.
Here to crash our party.
Yeah, Captain Jazz, you're right. I think I'm about to stop the plus 15s. I just wanted something tonight where I could just grind this event a whole bunch and kind of do something mindless. I guess Nightfalls are pretty mindless as well, but whatever. I don't really have to pay attention too much to this.
You've lit a beacon that the enemy can see for miles in all directions.
Yes, that's the fun.
That's probably saved me a lot of orbs. I thought I had a strand siphon on the whole time. Totally didn't. Got really good at the Warmind Nightfall from last week. So the Guardian Games one. I remember last year we had to run the Hypernet current strike like a bajillion times. Not fun. Grinding the same strike over and over again. Even this, I bet there's a tracker that Charlemagne has to see how many times you've run this one event over the years. It's, for me, it's like, oh, I've run this so much. Solstice. This arena. Oh, what? Sorry, I'm texting Caitlin real quick. Well, what do you guys think if... I know we've been doing this a little while. What do you guys think about booting up a little Warframe? Should I download Warframe? Devin, yes, I do. El Capitan, hey, how's it going? Do you think Attrition Orb's weapon perk has a place in this Solstice grind? I don't think so. What does Attrition Orbs do again? I've literally never grinded for Attrition Orbs once because it just wasn't that exciting. You get Orbs of Power from something. Let me see. Dealing sustained damage creates Orbs of Power. No. I don't think it's that worth it. Orbs are just... It would help probably like 5%. It's not worth grinding out a good weapon for Attrition Orbs, I don't think. Honestly, I would... My recommendation is just do the bare minimum for this event. Just get your armor, and that's it. None of the weapons are meta-changing, in my opinion. There's better stuff out there right now. I'm just going for the title. Good question, though, El Capitan. I actually did not think of that.
It is always good to see Guardians at work. So many new techniques.
Oops. There we go. ARG, okay. You said do it. Do it. Get a little Warframe going. A little change of pace. We've been here in this arena for quite a while. I'm going to be honest. I am going to need a lot of... I have not played a single mission of Warframe. I have my account linked. That was all I did. I kind of checked out some of the Warframes I had. But the movement is going to be rough. It's been so long, and I've also never played on mouse and keyboard before Warframe. So I don't know... I don't even remember all the controls and stuff, but that might be fun. We'll kind of check out all the Warframes I have. Check out the ship. Kind of get accustomed to things. I'll just have a nice chill time. And then maybe we'll do Warframe tomorrow as well, if you guys like it tonight. The reason why Warframe, if you haven't been in stream for a little while, is just because Warframe has gained a lot of popularity recently again. It's a game that I really, really enjoyed back in the day. And specifically, it's gaining a lot of popularity with Destiny content creators right now. It's crazy. I can't believe how many people have tried Warframe for the very first time. Destiny content creators that have never played it. It's like, what? How have you not played it? They've played every other looter shooter besides Warframe, and I feel like Warframe is definitely second to Destiny. It's always been second to Destiny. Probably too intimidating to hop in because it's a very old game. There's a lot to it. People are more inclined to hop in a game that just started so they can start on the same ground level with everybody. Devin, you'll do the watch party tomorrow to test. See how it works because you've never done it before. Don't know what's a good time. Yeah, we'll see. I know even I've had some troubles trying to get a watch party going. It takes a lot of communication. So, you know, you win some, you lose some with that. It depends on what time tomorrow as well. Let me go ahead and do this. Let's get Warframe going. I hope it doesn't make me log in again. It probably will though. Warframe. Oh my gosh. There it is. I probably would have hopped on Warframe a little bit earlier, but it took me a long time once I got my PC, only until a couple months ago that I could link my account, because I played on PlayStation years ago, literally like 12 years ago. Maybe not 12, maybe like 10 years ago. So now that I have my account linked, it's kind of making me want to play Warframe a little bit more. I was not about to start over. I had way too much time in the game. It would be like starting over Destiny. Melissa P's back over on YouTube. Oh, you had to go get some water. Reminds me, I'm a little bit thirsty right now. I normally bring a water to stream, but I did not bring water this time. Man, this stream's moving. We're 2.5 hours in, guys. Wow. All right, we're moving fast.
Happy Solstice.
It feels, I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but it feels like we're moving pretty quickly through this. Let's see how... Okay, yeah, this should be downloaded easily. All right. Arachnid and Tex. I'm going to go ahead and sign off Destiny. Probably go to the tower here for a little bit. While we wait for the download. Those consecration ticks were pretty huge. Arachnid, yeah. Just so easy. Moving fast. I feel like tonight's been really good though. I don't know, but it seems like there's more active chatters, which is good. We like seeing that. Or maybe we just have better topics to talk about tonight.
I can definitely fix this.
Hi there.
Oh my gosh. Oh. Well. 240 spoils. Thank the Lord I got this Compass Rose. Because this, I would so much rather have this than 240 spoils that I spent months and months grinding for. So I could cap out on the spoils and get all my adept weapons. But we had this guy overwrite all the spoils that I had sitting in my inventory. If you're a Destiny player, you know the kind of pain I'm feeling right now. Try not to get too upset, but can we get some F's in the chat for months of work? I had a big fat stack of 240 spoils of conquest right here. Or 220 or something. And they're gone. They're all gone. Oh. And see that at the bottom right? Now Warframe's ready to play. It's calling me. Sparks, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. YouTube's getting a little love tonight. We're getting some subs. I can't believe that just happened. I don't know when it happened. Oh well. Wow. A truly empty postmaster with no spoils of conquest.
Thank you. Hi again, Guardian.
It was meant to be. I should have cleared out my inventory.
What can I do for you, Titan?
I wish I could, Arachnid.
Me either.
I went over quite a bit. Like I had more than 240. Technically, because I would do raids and they would just, I would get 0.
Hello, dear. What a nice surprise.
Thank you, Francis, for the Fs. Well, let's say goodbye to Destiny, and we are booting up some Warframe, guys. Honey? Oh, thank you. Yes. Wow. You're the greatest. I said I needed water. Caitlin heard me on stream. Best wife ever. Thank you. Here we go. Warframe is up to date. Sorry, I know that's really loud, everybody. That's super loud. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do this while I log in. Oh, jeez. Hang on. 1 second. That is way too loud. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. Warframe. Wavelength. Game. Okay, that's a little bit better. Oh. Red redeemed a Bubba. Red, are you still here? I'll go get Bubba. I want to make sure you're in stream. All right, let's just hope I can remember my password here. Yeah, Tex, thanks for the help. Like, we killed all of those runs.
Hunter, you exceed
Wow.
expectations.
First try. Let's go. Okay. Wow, why did I get so many achievements? What? Are these new achievements that I just got? Hang on. Let's check Steam. Yeah, they are. Wow. So, yeah, I've played quite a bit of this game. Let's go with... Oh, Forma. Yeah, we like the Formas. I don't either, Tex. It doesn't make any sense at all. Oh, I gotta go to Twitch and change the game we're playing, because we're not playing Destiny anymore. Let's go to... edit stream info. Warframe. You know what would be cool? Is if whatever game you were playing, it just automatically knew what game you were playing, and it was like, oh, let's update your Twitch and YouTube. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, guys, here we go. Dr. Awesome, hello, good to see you. I see you over on YouTube. We are in Warframe. It's time. Sorry about all the achievement noises. We probably have a lot that are going to pop up. This is first time I think it's probably recognizing that I've played quite a bit. So we're gonna have to edit a few things. Just bear with me. I'm gonna get the sensitivity is really high right now. I'm like barely moving my mouse. I feel like this is like old man sensitivity right here, 15. Let's see. Okay, that might be good. We changed a couple keybinds. Keybinds. I got weird keybinds, as you guys all know. Reload. Let's do crouch, sprint, dodge, sprint. Oops. Roll. Wait, let's do this. Sprint dodge. We're gonna have to play around with some of this stuff. Roll, shift. Oh my gosh, sorry about all the achievement noises. There's a lot coming through. Hopefully it will end at some point. Jump in general. Jump, 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 jump. Where's jump? I want jump to be space. Where's jump? Oh, it's literally at the very top. Space. Okay. Let's just go defaults. Oh my gosh. Move up in placement. Defaults. Sure. Defaults. Railjack defaults. Okay. Whatever. We'll go defaults for now. Starscream. Go to accessibility, turn on toggle sprint. Oh, yeah. Good call, Starscream. Accessibility. There we go. Cool. Okay, so this is like a 2015 to 2016 account. This would have been absolutely stacked out of its mind in 2015, 2016. So, okay, that's a little bit different. Here's all my warframes. I feel like we gotta go. There's only one option. Where's my boy? Rhino Prime. You gotta go Rhino. And I feel like, oh, this is just gonna be the most OG loadout ever. Boltor Prime. And oh, what weapon did I like here? Twin Grakatas. Oh yeah, I used to really like this. Galatine Prime. Yes, this sword is so huge. All right. Yep, we like that. Okay, that works for me. That's good. Oh, there's so many things, guys. This game's crazy. Love a good anime sword. This is an anime Dark Souls sword for sure, if I've ever seen one. There's so much that I almost don't even know what to do. But let's just load up something. We'll play it. I'm excited. Let's check our alerts. Okay, so all right, this is helpful. We got an event going on. We get a suplex Kubroglyph. Let's just knock out this one. Yeah, ARG. We're going to figure it out. I'm telling you, the movement is going to be so horrible. Because I don't remember any of the move. We're just getting thrown into the fire right here. But I appreciate you guys sticking with me. I know how to click and shoot at least. Hey, how's the volume? I always gotta ask that for new games. Why do we have what is this? Why do I have a life vest on? What? Okay. I feel like this is very loud. I'm gonna lower the volume. Where is it? Sound. That's better.
Executioners! If those were still
Great.
cannons, you'd be in a world of hurt right now. Who's the Tenno for squishy honor?
I need to increase my field of view as well. Oh, I have like I have a water gun. I think. This is literally a water gun. That is hilarious. What do we have to do? Why do I feel like my water gun is so much worse? Also, we're not going to be doing the water gun event again after this. I want to play some real stuff. I didn't realize this was going to be water gun fight. I feel like this is kind of a lame way to come back to the game. But it's fun. It's this little summer event they've got going on right now. So this is not a good representation of the actual game. How do I use my abilities? Can't use our abilities. Okay. I'm unarmed. How do I slide? Trying to find my weapon, guys. I don't even know what's happening. There we go. Thirty-five, 36 seconds. All right.
Round over! Mop 'em down and rack 'em up!
You and your family in summertime. Well, I placed last. That's to be expected. Yeah, Francis, it was some sort of little life jacket or something. Okay. Well, we're done with that. I did get a suplex Kubroglyph, though, whatever that is. Holy cow, wait. Community team. What is this? Okay, no, here's what we should do. I first need to find out how I slide. Let's go to key bindings. Where is slide? Control. Hang on, I gotta leave this group. No. No. Leave squad. Whew. Okay, close. Shouldn't I be able to slide? It's only showing roll as an option for me right now. Okay, that's fine. We'll fix that later. Okay. Let's see what I have available to craft. That's what I really want to check. Do I have any warframes that are finished? Ready to build? I remember I had quite a bit of materials. I definitely have a lot to build so much of these things. Like, look at this. I have 1 million and I need 150, but I have 1.1 million. This is, guys, this is crazy. This is like a blast from the past. This is my account in 2016. Just back at it again. With the white vans. Latron Wraith receiver, I need that. Vectus Prime. That's another one. Wow. Anything I need to level? Wow, quite a few things. Okay. Leave the Grakatas. Arcanes. Oh, what did they do with this? This is, I remember this is where I kind of stopped, was when they had all the arcane pieces that came out. Yeah, Devin, it definitely is. This is just crazy because a lot of the Warframes I remember, but this is, there was a time where like, this is where you craft things. And there was a time, like last time I logged into the game, I was working on Latron Wraith. I was probably just about to run something to where I could get a Latron Wraith receiver so I could craft this weapon, but I just never logged back in. There was one point where it was my last time ever logging in. And 8 years later, here we are, you know? All of these weapons here. Twin Vipers, yep. I remember that. Izzy man, Warframe has way too many systems. Love the game. Yeah. I remember when I was playing, I had a really good idea of exactly what I needed to do, and then 8 years of updates later, I'm logging in going like, wait, what should I be doing? It's all things that you can figure it out. I might need to watch a video or two, but I just kind of want to, I feel like these alerts will tell us where to go. Syndicates, I remember these. Pledge allegiance to a syndicate. I was pledged, but I guess I didn't put in enough work over the last 8 years. Arbiters of Hexus. This is where I used to hang out. I remember that. Yeah, I'm rank 5 here. Sure, why not? Arbiters.
Now begins your path to truth
And power. I remember that. They haven't changed that voice line. Now begins your path to truth and power. All right. So we got our pledge. Let's go back. We're not going to do the event again. Quests. Okay. Here's a good start. The search for Umbra. Let's see what happens. Just do simple raids for relics and collect shiny prime frames. I'm a simple man. Dude, yeah, when the primes came out, that I was so hyped every time. I would get all the prime skins. As you can see with Rhino here. Just like anything for Rhino that came out, I would just buy immediately.
Will you destroy this Umbra Warframe?
So let's see. All right, let's launch forward.
I'll go in again and try to recover them.
I need to
I can feel it.
Dexivorous. Wait a second. Sorry. We're going to be spending a little bit of time in the menus. Fire weapon. How do I switch my weapon? Switch gun. Okay. Let's do mouse wheel down. Sure. Cool. Okay, for these. Oh, it's been so long, guys. I'll get it. I'll get it, I promise. Oh yeah, the floaty. I remember that. Okay. I don't have this weapon modded. Hopefully I have the dex. How did I melee? Quick access menu. Dang, this is just so much different. That's weird. Melee attack E, huh? Okay, yeah, we'll be good with that weapon, I think. Hopefully. I know there are combos I could do with the melees, right? Easy Man, yes, I did. I played it like religiously. Believe it or not, I'm actually like a mastery rank 26 or 27. I played on PlayStation, so I have no muscle memory on PC for how this works, and I know, yeah, they've definitely changed quite a bit. I just have to remember what weapons I had. You know, oh my, I forgot you could do that too. Okay. It's gonna probably take me like a day of playing this to get used to everything that I used to do. Like, it'll happen, but like, the game is completely awesome. I love it. I used to just zip through maps. I used to be able to just clear out rooms super easily. I don't remember it. Definitely want to change up these keybinds though. I try not to spend the entire time in the menus.
There it is. Approach with caution.
Whoa. Oh no. Is that the this is him, okay. Alright, Iron Skin, perfect. Stun Umbra with Void Sling. Dang it. How do we do that? Okay, that's not doing anything. Void Sling. Void Sling. How do I do Void Sling? Is it a... This is why we shouldn't have gone. No. I think I need to get out into my character. Oh, slide. There we go. Figured that out. There we go. Okay. Void Sling. Oh my gosh. Okay. Screw it. I'm leaving this mission. Can't figure it out. Is he respect for reaching master rank? Yeah, I mean, it was back in the day. Like, I'm telling you, this was my game before Destiny, and now my brain is just fully Destiny, so it's difficult to remember a lot of this stuff. I wanted so quests we can't progress right now. Let's do, okay, so we got some alerts. Ayatan treasure hunt. I remember those. Let's see. No.
You have loyalty issues, Tenno. My Zanuka
Oh, I hate this guy.
That for you.
Wow, yes, I remember all of these. These are about to refresh. Let's see what happens in 10 seconds for the Kuva siphons. And while we're waiting for that, let's look at some more keybinds. Let's see. Move up, space, control. Let's fix that, reload. Perfect, it saved it. That'll work for now. Okay, Kuva siphon. Let's see what happens. I just want something easy. Hey, thanks, Izzy. Have a good night. We'll talk to you later. See if maybe something like if we can start a new quest, that might be a good launch point.
7 against. Cast.
Sorry, guys, you're learning with me tonight.
7 times. So, it is decided. The fleet has been retrofitted and redeployed to begin at once. New lanes, trawling for old things. By prophet and void, by the blessed handless founder, we hereby invoke the Deadlock Protocol.
Sweet. Decrypt Nef Anyo's Deadlock Memorandum.
Sparky. Yes. Biz and I may be in over our heads on this one. Listen up. This deadlock.
Gotta say the default keybinds are pretty bad.
The Corpus founder, some long-dead cove named Parvis Granum, carries a lot of messianic clout. Well, Neff's claiming the old man's got an heir. If true, that heir can, by rights, claim total control of the board. Board schisms and infighting might be the main reason SU survived this long.
Dang it.
If the board unifies under one person, one found by Neff, our people will never see daylight. I need you on this. You in?
No. Of course, it is a capture mission. Probably the toughest one to do solo.
patching through.
Like all of you, I was born poor, with but a meager derivatives portfolio and limited vesting options. I never knew my parents. But, as an orphan, poor as I said, I found great riches within the tenets of our glorious founder, Parvos Granum. The Corpus became my family.
They fuzzed the band. Keep at it.
Where is it? Easy.
And my humility grew vast. I began to see a
Well,
certain
to be honest, guys, I
wondered
thought I would be a little bit more
after a protracted
muscle memory with this.
my birth mother's
I definitely want to learn this because obviously a lot of people are playing Warframe right now. I feel like it's almost like I was
What? Get that signal.
my account is like a Lamborghini, but I feel like I just learned how to drive. So I have all the like craziest best gear and everything, but I completely forgot how to play the game. So I know it's going to take me probably a couple hours, and then things should stabilize. I just don't know if I'll have a couple hours to play before stream tomorrow. So that's kind of my only thing. I would like to play this tomorrow on stream if I had a goal. Maybe what I'll do is I'll try and spend some time tomorrow looking at some, like, hey, just coming back to Warframe after a long time, do this. That will probably be helpful. It's funny because those are usually the type of videos that I like to make for Destiny. So now I just gotta watch one for Warframe. I know it's like back in the day I could have made videos on this. I actually thought about it because I was just so passionate about this game. It's just over time, so many things change with these games to where you come back and it's just a much more advanced version of what it used to be. Not a bad thing. Once you learn this game though, like at least back when I played it, it was so cool. Only reason I stopped was because Destiny just kind of overtook it in popularity. All my friends were playing Destiny.
epiphany. It would seem that I am one of the sons of our late, great founder. And, more importantly, his heir. Now I have only to prove it. That is where all of you come in.
The brass on this mucker. I have to protect my people from this trust fund lunatic. Do your thing. I'll check in with my Whisper network. Let you know what they're saying. Talk soon. The bronze.
All right, there we go. At least we beat a mission, guys. Very cool.
Got dirt that isn't safe to shovel out in the open. You know where to meet.
Cool. Melissa P, it looks like a great game. Nice. Yeah, it really is. It really is. And it's so fun. All the leveling and mechanics that you can do. It's great. Devin, you're gonna head out for the night. Glad you caught a stream. Had a nice chat. Yeah, glad you were able to hop in here, Devin. I'm actually gonna call it well, it's not that early because we started stream early tonight, but I think this is kind of a good stopping place. Started a new game. We got Warframe going. Like I said, I'll see. We might do Destiny again tomorrow. We wouldn't do anything other than Destiny or Warframe tomorrow. So prepare for either one of those. You guys will know with the thumbnail on YouTube tomorrow. But everybody, how we all doing? I had a blast as always, talking, hanging with you guys. You're great. You always make for really good conversation. So thanks for sticking around as always. Francis, love the emoji. Terry Quick, have a good night. Melissa P. Cool. Well, we will call it there and make sure to say hi in Discord if I don't see you before tomorrow. But you all have yourselves a lovely rest of your night. ARG, good. Melissa P, Francis,